In the ancient kingdom of Iloba, where red earth kissed the feet of Irako trees and drums spoke louder than words, there lived a princess named Adizwa. She was the only daughter of King Adigban, ruler of the 7 valleys and guardian of the sacred river Omiyan. But while the people praised her father's wisdom, they whispered cruelly about his daughter. Adizwa was fat. Not strong like the women warriors, not slim like the palace dancers, she was full-bodied, soft, and slow in her steps. Her laughter shook her shoulders, her cheeks bloomed like ripe mangoes, and her presence filled every room. From childhood, the palace children mocked her. "See how the ground trembles when the princess walks," they laughed. "Her shadow eats food too," others joked. Even the maidens who served her hid smiles behind their palms. In the marketplace, children sang cruel songs as she passed. "Fat princess, rolling gourd. Too big to dance, too wide to rule." Adizwa heard everything. She always did. Yet she never complained. Instead, she spent her days at the shrine of Ayamola, the ancient earth goddess, listening to old priestesses tell stories of forgotten queens, spirits, and destiny. She learned the language of herbs, the meanings of dreams, and the secrets of silence. "Child," one priestess once said, her voice cracked like dry wood, "the body people mock is sometimes the house of great power." Adizwa only smiled. Years passed. King Adigban fell ill, struck by a mysterious sickness no healer could cure. His skin grew cold, his breath shallow. The palace fell into panic. Diviners were summoned, sacrifices made, but the sickness deepened. One night, as the moon bled red, the royal oracle spoke. "The king's life is tied to the stone of truth, hidden beyond the forest of whispers. Only one with a pure heart and unbroken spirit can retrieve it." The courtiers laughed nervously. Warriors stepped forward, lean and proud. "I will go," said Prince Akinwale, Adizwa's cousin, who had mocked her the most. "After all, who else is fit?" Others followed, hunters, princes, and champions. None returned. The forest rejected them. At last, Adizwa stepped forward. "I will go," she said calmly. The court exploded in laughter. "You," one noble scoffed. "You will feed the forest spirits with your flesh." Even Queen Mornike, her own mother, hesitated. "My daughter, the forest is cruel." Adizwa bowed. "So are people. Yet I survived." She entered the forest alone. The forest of whispers tested her, not with strength, but with memory. Voices mocked her, repeating every insult she had ever heard. Trees bent close, laughing. "You are too fat to succeed. You are nothing." Adizwa stopped, tears falling onto the soil. Then she whispered, "I am still standing." The forest grew silent. At the heart of the woods, she found a stone of truth guarded by an ancient spirit with eyes like fire. "What do you carry?" the spirit asked. "My pain," Adizwa replied. "And my forgiveness." The spirit stepped aside. She returned before dawn, the stone glowing in her arms. When it touched the king's chest, he breathed again. Life returned to Iloba. The people fell to their knees. Shame flooded the palace. The same mouths that mocked her now praised her. "Forgive us," Prince Akinwale whispered, unable to meet her eyes. Adizwa looked at them, really looked. And said, "You mocked my body but never saw my soul. May you learn, before teaching your children the same cruelty." When King Adigban later joined the ancestors, Adizwa was crowned queen. Under Queen Adizwa the whole, the kingdom prospered. Hunger reduced, justice increased, and mockery was forbidden by law. And whenever children asked why their queen was different, elders replied, "Because the crown does not measure worth by size, but by spirit." And so, the bullies lived with regret, while the fat princess ruled with wisdom, her laughter echoing like drums of victory across Iloba.